tell me I'm not wet my way and go, yeah. I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
Turn the lights on.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow. And everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr? Been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody want a doula, defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you can never survive her. Streets got a code of couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. If you don't love me, you must hate yourself. Either way you play with me, you gon' play yourself. Don't be stupid, decide that I'm the same. A new rover and they still ain't got the range. Can't even hang with, doing big things, but the fame ain't changed. Trying to maintain, but your chain can't blame. On a new plane, but your main can't tame this. Same dame, but the rock got bigger. Might buy the drop top, got more figures. Pull up in the lot, still block pop. The posse can spot. Come and go, but I still check. Now I ain't saying I'm the best, I'm just saying that you're not. I got it all, baby, give it everything you got. And arrogant, sitting in the booth, I ain't even gotta lie, cause you know that I'm the truth. Yeah. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Got a man, it's Thomas. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB in you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Slot man motioned over. They go play action on first. His first throw is an interception. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
To throw it on first down. Throw wheeled in by Thomas. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
The give here on second. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 37. He's dropping back to throw. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they're on the board.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Return starts at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Blown back gets the handoff. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That goes for 36 yards. And they'll have first down.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves. Set go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Shut up. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd and 4. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. These guys pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Well, good luck stuffing the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, Matchups become critical, and when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
That one right down the middle. And his guys take a 4-point lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. This finds Franklin. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
They're throwing it. That's into the hands of Franklin. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go!
They'll throw on 1st. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Pass is cut at the 9. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3, and they're going to have 2nd and goal from the 4.
Let's go!
Looking to the air here. Cut near the goal line.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Set! Go!
Gonna keep this one and go. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers hold a slim 2-point lead early. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the set!
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set! Set, go!
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's go now!
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready?
All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They have it on 2nd and short. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Lion.
Running back sent in motion. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hey, smash.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Called in left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play, and it'll give him a first down.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Go.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Go. Set go.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Flush down out to his left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Let's go. Warrior 70.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Set. Ready.
They give it to him up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard on the game there, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 4.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Hey. 79 Bronco. Hut, hut.
Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This from 28 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
13, right here. Let's go now. Get up.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He's trying to push the field. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Back to 60. Come on. Set. 70 ready. 70 ready.
2nd and 10 now. He's trying to go deep again. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, you're looking at a huge gain.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Set up. Go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Ready? Come 19! Come 19! Set go!
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, here we go!
Give now to the running back. And not much. He maybe got a few across the 30 to about the 32. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Set. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Check, 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 check. Cougar 19. Hut, hut.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And that is how you get a team deep. That hits and careens out of bounds at the 3. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hand down to the back. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They give it to him again. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, in that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40.
Ready?
First down, ball at the 36.
Let's go now. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He beams one, deep right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. First and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Here we go. Set.
From the 48. Able to get it to Franklin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They'll run here on first down. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one's going to hit the turf.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready?
Now looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Here we go. Here we go.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
4th and 1, why not turn it into a battle up front? You think you got the bigger, badder dudes on the line? Well, they just proved it. No thinking, just doing.
Ready?
Lone back gets the handoff. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And he's taken down at the 30.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
He's going to throw this one. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Man in motion out of the slot. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to push this down to the 12. A good run gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's brought down for a loss. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Third and 4 coming up now.
Let's go now.
They send a man in motion. They'll run it here on 3rd down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
4th down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Returnable from the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Here we go, set.
another carry for him. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Across midfield to the 45. He makes it in for the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
To the air, 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. He's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready?
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, kid. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Go!
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go!
They'll try and throw it here. Brought in right side. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw in a double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Go!
Running for the marker on 2nd. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Back to the well again. And again, they stalled him out at the line. He couldn't get it.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Let's go now!
They'll throw it. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. First down, ball at the 36.
Come on, set.
Design bootleg here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now throw on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That's 16 on the pickup. And they're going to have a first down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here we go, set.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Set it. Hurt.
Here's a give up the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. That's going to be 6 on the run, so that brings up 3rd and right around 8.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming.
Ready. 19 tight. No street. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. On the move, headed right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives them the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Ready.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Go.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
First and 10 now from the 30. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing from the gun. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Running back sent in motion. To throw again on 2nd and 10. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Trying to force one through there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this streak will live to see another week as they take down yet another opponent over Brock. What has been an incredible stretch of games for them. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. This celebration begins for our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.
Two in, two up, back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now.